Hey guys, I'm Jeff from the Track Shack.
I'm Alex, Resolute Running. Jeff, we're about 2.5 weeks out from the biggest and most premier race in Birmingham, Alabama. We're talking about the Mercedes half and full marathon coming up, and you're heavily involved in Birmingham events. The Track Shack put on a fantastic race. And you know, it's crazy because I actually meet people on some of my travels who drive all the way to Birmingham, Alabama, or fly to Birmingham, Alabama to run this race.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of cool. You know, they're coming in from New York and California and everywhere else.
Well, we got that national recognition with Competitor.com magazine.
Oh, that's right. All right. One of the top 25 races in the country, right?
Yep, top 25 to do in 2017.
That is huge.
Yeah,
that is huge.
Awesome.
That's a nice feather in Birmingham's cap as well. Well, this week, since the race is right around the corner, Jeff is going to offer us some tips on what you should be doing if you haven't, and some things that you should do on race day to make sure you're ready for race day. So without any further ado, take it away. What you got?
Well, one of the biggest questions we get is about when to buy your last pair of shoes leading up to the race. Well, now is time. So you've got about 2.5 weeks. That gives you plenty of time, especially if it's the same shoe that you've been wearing.
Right.
It gives you plenty of time to break it in, if you will. You just don't want to, go into the day of with a brand new pair of shoes.
Yeah.
But I do say that you don't want to do all this training and then run race day in a beat up old pair of shoes.
Agree with that.
So I always tell folks, about 2.5 or 3 weeks out to go ahead and get that pair and start using it and have it ready for race day.
I like that.
The other thing is energy. There's going to be goo on the course. So if there's something specifically that you use, stick to it. Don't mess with that stuff. Even though we have free goo on the course, don't mess with your routine.
Right.
If you've never used it before, I would suggest going ahead and buying some samples from the shop, and especially if you're feeling pretty fatigued and pretty worn out at the end of your long runs, go ahead and start using a few of those and get a couple of tasters so you know what it's like on race day.
Sure. And one question that we get quite a bit, and I'll let Jeff answer as well, is, okay, the race is 2 weeks away and I've missed my last long run, or I've missed 3 or 4 runs. Should I just cram them all in this last week? And what do you say?
The hay is in the barn.
You're done. Just let it go.
Just let it go. You're fine. Obviously missing long runs, it can really mess with your head. I made that mistake last year going into Boston, where I kind of crammed in a couple just for confidence sake, and I really paid for it. So I think it's best to just rely on the training that you've gotten in and rest up for race day, if you will. Definitely take advantage of the taper.
I think that's good. So there's a couple great tips as you're leading into the race. And the other thing, and I'll leave one last tip, is know your course, know where the water stops are, know where the goo stations are, know what time registration closes, or packet pickup, I should say. All of that takes the stress out of race day. Mm-hmm. And the less stress you have on race day, the better you're gonna be. So with that said, Mercedes is right around the corner. I'll be there. I know you're there. I hope you're gonna be there. And unless you have anything else.
No, I'm all good.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week.